A 90-year-old billionaire was about to marry his 25-year-old young maid, and all of their friends and family gathered together for the occasion. In front of everyone, he announced that he would be changing his will to leave his $20 billion fortune entirely to his new wife. The billionaire's daughter stormed out of the room in anger, while his eldest son immediately confronted him, demanding to know why he was doing this. The billionaire calmly turned to him and said that he was very clear-headed and that he knew everyone in the room was being hypocritical. He then picked up a pen to sign the will in front of everyone. Just as he was about to sign, the lights in the room suddenly went out. A gunshot rang out, and when the lights came back on, the billionaire was found dead on the floor. The bodyguard, gripping his gun tightly, quickly explained that he had seen a shadow and in a panic had fired, believing he was shooting at someone lurking in the dark. At this moment, the billionaire's son appeared not to be saddened, but rather concerned about whether his father had successfully signed the will. When he looked closer, he noticed that the will was not fully signed, and everyone around him let out a sigh of relief. Detective Jack calmly informed everyone that they just needed to wait for the cruise ship to dock, and the international police would board to investigate. The case would soon be resolved. In the meantime, everyone had to stay in their rooms and not take any action, as everyone was a potential suspect. Back in their rooms, the guests began discussing who the killer could be. After some deliberation, they all agreed that the billionaire's son was the most likely suspect. After all, the change in the will would have the greatest impact on him, and during the power outage, he had been the closest to his father, making him the prime suspect. Just as they finished discussing, a gunshot echoed from the outside. Everyone rushed to the billionaire's son's room and found him lying in a pool of blood, dead. No one slept that night. When the cruise ship finally docked, the chief of the police, known for solving 100% of his cases, personally took charge. He interrogated everyone present, but no one could provide useful clues. Surprisingly, suspicion was cast on Detective Jack. Jack defended himself, looking bewildered. He argued that everyone on the cruise was related to the billionaire and stood to benefit from the will. They had simply been invited to the wedding, so it was impossible for any of them to have committed the murder. However, the sheriff, to ensure nothing was overlooked, decided to temporarily house Jack and his wife in a hotel pending further investigation. Jack then realized that he and his wife had been invited on the cruise as part of a setup to make them suspects. To clear their names, they would have to find the real killer and prove their innocence. This thrilling mystery film is called Murder Mystery.